Good morning. Let's start feet hip width, knees relaxed, hips in line, shoulders back and down, crown up towards the sky, chin parallel to the ground. Placing one hand on the chest, one just below the ribs. Breathing in and out through the nose, aiming the in-breath to the lower hand. So welcome to WENDERHOLM Regional Park, my second favourite park. So behind us we can see Whangapara Peninsula with Shakespeare Park at the end, and then the island to the left is Tiri Matangi. So bring the arms down, turn the palms out. Inhale, bring the arms up, palms together. Exhale, hands down to the chest. So inhale, looking up to the hands. Exhale, follow the hands down. And we'll inhale. Exhale down. Two more. Inhale, lengthening out the breath. Exhale down, and one big inhale, exhale, and bring the arms in front of the body, bring them up and around, and then swap the arms over, going up and around. So just breathe in when feels good for you. Try and keep the movement smooth. So there's no stopping. This is a continuous, gentle movement. So bring the arms down. I'm going to warm up the legs, so belly button squeezed in, find your focus point, balancing on the balancing on the left, swinging the right one backwards and forwards. And gradually building up if you can, so lifting the leg higher, so it doesn't matter if we wobble a little bit or even a lot. And carry down, we'll do the other side. So if you start off easy, and then gradually build up. So bring the leg down. Now we're going to move from side to side. Remember, we only take it as far as feels good. You don't want to put the hip out. And come down, last one. And just swinging side to side, again gradually building up if it feels okay. Remember, whatever we do, nothing should hurt. And bring the legs down, and a few shoulder rolls. Just a gentle roll in the shoulders back. Just warming them up, and then forwards. And hands on the shoulders, circle with the elbows. So a little bit slower, trying to move with the breathing, however feels natural for you. And the other way. Alright, now bring the feet together, palms together to the chest. We're going to lift the arms up, and then inhale, lengthen, become taller, and then exhale very gently over to the right. And just see how that feels. Any issues on the back, then leave this one out. Come back to the middle, inhale, lengthen up, exhale carefully to the other side. So coming back. If it feels okay, we're going to take the hips a little further in the opposite direction. So pushing the hips away and then coming over, and we're going to hold. So keep breathing. So you can come out of these poses at any time. Coming back to center. Inhale, push with the hips over to the side. And breathe. Coming back. We're going to do one more each side. So inhale, exhale, and then with the breath on each exhale, see if you can go a little bit further, but do not cause any pain. Come back to the middle. Inhale, lengthen up first. Exhale, gradually going a little bit further. And coming back to the middle. Alright, so little forward bend. We'll do the roll down, holding onto the elbows, trying to keep the legs straight. So tucking the chin down towards the chest, and then bringing the head down towards the ground. You might not get very far, or you can come really low. So just keep breathing, and then roll back up through the spine. So if that feels alright for you, we'll do 2 more. If it doesn't, then just stand it out. I'm going to inhale first, exhale chin to chest. So you might need to keep breathing depending on how low you can go. Whenever you get as far as you can, take an inhale first and then exhale as you roll back up. Again, you might need to keep breathing. And come on up. So one more. Inhale. And then exhale. So aiming the crown of the head towards the ground. Just wherever you get to. Keep breathing if you need to. And then when you're at your maximum point, inhale. And exhale. Rolling back up through the spine. Alright, so we will do a balance pose, star pose, standing on the left leg, body facing forwards. We'll inhale, exhale, lift that right leg. So try not to twist at the hip. Squeezing the belly button in, lengthening to the fingertips. Try and squeeze the arms, squeeze the thigh, pointing the toes. You're coming down onto the other side. We inhale first, exhale, lift the leg, find your balance. You're using that focus point. Trying to hold as still as we can. But still tensing the triceps, particularly the muscles underneath the arm. So we're going to do 2 more each side. So standing on the left, lifting the right. Now if you can, we're going to lift higher. And then maybe a little higher. Now if you're still holding the balance, try and go a little bit higher. And come down. So again, inhale. Exhale, lift the leg, get the balance. And if you can, we're going to lift a little higher. Keep breathing. Maybe a little bit higher. And coming down. Alright, so if the arms are getting tired, you can always keep the hands on the hips. But if the arms are alright, we'll bring the arms up. So either just hold in there, or we're going to circle the leg. Trying to keep the leg straight and the toe pointed. Really lengthening the leg. And the other way. So control the movement. So trying to keep the upper body as still as we can. And come down. So set ourselves up. We inhale, exhale, lift the leg. You can always have a rest if you need to, or we're going to circle that leg. Or even just hold the balance. Your choice. And the other way. So coming down. So just hang forwards and circle the arms. So this should feel good on the shoulders, on the back. So no effort involved. And the other way. It should just be a bit of momentum. And then roll on up through the spine. Standing pose, we're going to do warrior 2. So start with the legs nice and wide. And we should turn the right foot 90 degrees, back foot slightly angled. Bend in the right knee, so the knee's above the ankle. Make sure the knee's tracking in line with the toes. Shoulders above the hips. And bring the arms up to shoulder level. And gently turn the head, looking along that right arm. So don't strain the neck at all. Make sure you're still breathing. So coming down, turn the feet around. So left foot 90 degrees, back foot angled. Bend in that left knee, trying to keep the body center. Arms shoulder level, looking along that left arm. So keeping the pose active. And make sure you still feel like you're doing a bit of work, but you are not straining. So coming down, we're going to do one more each side. Bring the arms up shoulder level. So we're going to hold in warrior 2 just for a few breaths, and then if you want to take it further, we'll take it to warrior 2 reverse. We bring the back hand to the thigh, front palm up, inhale, exhale, arch the arm over the head and looking up to the sky, making sure we keep that bend in the front knee. And coming on out, turn the feet around. I'm going to set up for warrior 2. Maybe sinking a little bit lower than last time if that feels alright. Just a few breaths here. And if you want to take it further, you can place the back hand to the thigh. Turn the front palm up, inhale, exhale, looking up to the sky, arching the arm. Make sure we're still breathing. If you are holding on to the breath, you are trying too hard. And carefully coming out. So we're going to work on eagle pose. We'll start with the arms. So take the left arm across the body and then the right. Hug the elbows in towards each other. And then try and bring the palms together or wherever you get to. We're trying to find a stretch across the back of the shoulder blades. So even if you don't have the palms together, you should still feel that. Now I'll do the other side, so right arm first and then the left one on top. So try and have the hands in front of the face and just gazing through the hands. You're coming down. We'll do that again each side. So left arm, then right. And this time, if you want to, we'll take the stretch deeper by lifting the elbows. But if that hurts, then bring the elbows back down. So coming down, other side, right arm, then left on top. Coming to wherever you can. So even if the palms are not together, you can still lift the elbows and get that deeper stretch, as long as it's not painful. And bring the arms down. So working on the legs, we're going to stand on that right leg with a little bend in the right knee. Bring the left leg high and across. You can keep the left toes in the ground or tuck the toes around the back of the calf. And if you can hold the balance, bring the palms to the chest. But if not, keep the arms out. So on to the other side. So standing on the left with a little bend in the knee. Right leg comes high and across. Either toes to the ground or aim to get the toes around the back of the calf. And bring the hands to the chest if we can. Try and squeeze the legs together. So if you can hold with the hands to the chest, then we'll try adding the arms and the legs. But if you're keeping the arms out, then that's all good for this time round. Alright, so standing on the right, bring the left one across. If we're doing the arms, left one first, and then the right. And try and hold still if we can. If you come out of the pose, try come back into it. Remembering that the first arm is always the same as the top leg. And come on out, other side, standing on the left, right leg comes across. You can always keep the arms out if you need to. Or right arm across, left on top. Forearms up, palms together, and breathe. Coming on out. So if you're up for it, we're going to do one more each side and take it a little bit further. So taking the left leg over, left arm across, right on top. You're coming into eagle pose, and if you want to, bring the elbows down to the knee, holding there. And don't worry if you fall out of the pose, just give it a go if you want to. Now if you can come out controlled, see if we can come out to star pose. And down. So last one, standing on the left, bring that right leg over. Right arm, left one on top. Forearms up, palms together. So you're staying wherever you want to. That might be the elbow down to the knee. Remember, this is your practice. You do whatever you can and gradually improve. Coming out to star pose maybe. And coming down, and we'll finish with the good posture and the breathing. We'll take the shoulders back and down, crown up towards the sky, chin parallel to the ground. One hand on the chest, one just below the ribs. Breathing in and out through the nose, aiming the in-breath to the lower hand. Now, if you want to do a little breathing exercise with me, it's breathing in for 4, hold for 4, out for 4, hold for 4. So we'll try and do it together. So breathing in, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathing out, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4. And just come back to normal breathing. Try and bring that in-breath back down to the belly. With gentle belly breathing. And we'll bring the arms down, and we are all done.